But this virtue of hope is where we believe that people are ultimately good, that the world is really good, and that God wants to sustain it and make it whole, that God wants to bring about those human people who do what we can to help one another, who do what we can to be there for each other, so that this world will not in the end be destroyed like in the movie 2012. But in the end, that humanity will flourish and will continue to grow and will continue to be productive, that the world family can come together in peace and live together in harmony. We as Catholics believe that, and that is what we call the virtue of hope.
I am the way, I am the light, I am the dark inside the night. I hear your hopes, I feel your dreams, and in the dark I hear your screams.
When I exercise the priesthood in terms of this counseling, when I exercise the priesthood in terms of the sacrament of reconciliation, and I can see people finally get it just like that. When I can see people where the light bulb goes on and it clicks, it's beautiful. When I can see people turn their lives around, it gives me the most deep sense of hope that there is. Hope, as I said earlier, is the virtue that believes that all things by God's grace work together for the good, that this world is good, that each one of us is good. But that goodness can only be accomplished if each one of us is a witness to the hope for the good. That each one of us, both in our personal decisions and in what we do for others and with others, if those things are good. Interesting things that I like to do is I like to meet somebody where they're at. I found hope, and I ultimately found Christ in ordinary things. I found Him in movies, I found Him in music, I found Him in reading and literature, and I found Him in other people. And I like to take somebody who's looking for hope, who's struggling, and I like to just show them in these ordinary things where hope can be found. Where in this song it can speak of how things can get better. Where in this movie it has a sign that things are going to be all right.
Don't turn away, just take my hand. When you make your final stand, I'll be right there, I'll never leave. All I ask of you is believe. Yeah!
Choose the good and the world will be good. Choose the good and you will be witnesses to hope. Choose the good and what God intends for the world will come to pass. You are a witness to hope, and don't ever, ever forget it.